Hey, what's happening? What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm making potato salad. Beautiful potato salad. Yes, just for you. This is called Gary's famous potato salad. I've made potato salad in the past, but this one is kind of touches my heart and goes way back to my childhood. And it's very easy, very simple, and it stays forever. Not forever, but a long time. So what you people need to do is stick around, because I'll be right back. So welcome back. Welcome back to me cooking with Stevearino. So like I said, I was cooking some potato salad. This is Gary's famous potato salad. He works in a place called Breinkart's in Valley Stream where I grew up. And it's probably been there all of, I don't know, 60, 70 years. And they make 300 pounds of this a week. Yeah. He's a little older. He comes in at 5 a.m. or he leaves at 12, 1 o'clock. So I don't think he's cutting up all these potatoes, but they put these in vats. Yeah. This is the kind of potato salad that's so good, so easy, and it stays for a while. A couple of weeks, a month, because the mayonnaise you're going to add later. So I have these beautiful potatoes here, and I have some boiling water. What I want you to do most importantly is I want you to slice them first. Do not try to cook these whole or have them. You need to do this first. So he gave me the recipe. The only problem is he gave me the recipe in, like, let's say, 55-gallon drums. And it took me a long time to get this down to where it's Gary's potato salad. So, I got some more. I only have 3, just me and the old lady. I'll take the old lady up to Meals of Hope where she volunteers. Yep, we're nice people. Plus we get to pick a litter if there's anything good sometimes. To pick a litter there. So we got these in here. These are going to cook down for, oh, I don't know. We can just throw this back here. There's no one around. And what we're going to do here is we're going to cut. So we have 3 potatoes in here sliced. Okay? I have 2 cups of water. We're going to do a 1-to-4 ratio is what I found works best. I'm going to put 2 cups of water in here. Okay? What we're going to do next, got some white wine vinegar. Don't use anything else. Don't try to fool yourself. So we got 2 cups of water. We got a 1/4 cup. If you put 1 cup, it would be less than that. We got a 1/4 cup of vinegar. 1/4 cup of vinegar to 2 cups of water. Capiche? That's a 2-to-1 ratio. I'm sorry, 4-to-1 ratio. 4-to-1 ratio. And that's that. 2 cups of water, a 1/4 cup of vinegar. Okay? What I have here is a Spanish onion, yellow onion. You could use a white onion, You could use, don't use red onion. I mean, you could. That's all you got laying around the house. And use that. So what I'm going to use for this is I'm going to use, it's a little bit about a half an onion. I want you to make this very, very small. Because you're going to be eating this. And what's going to happen is once this potato and this onion and this water and the sugar and the salt marinate, you're just gonna put it in the refrigerator. And you know why it's gonna last so long? Because there's no dairy going in there. You use it, take it out as you need it. Like you can make, you got people coming over. Look, take these. I'm gonna put them right in here. Look, beautiful, right? If you wanted to do the potatoes on a mandolin, go right ahead. If you can't, if you want to use a knife, watch. Very close. Use a knife. Okay? Then what we have here, check it out, folks, is sugar. Very importante. Sugar. That's a nice tablespoon of sugar. What I have here is a teaspoon of salt. What we're going to do is take this mixture, and all you're going to do is just make this go round and round and round like a merry-go-wheel. Get this out of your way. And we're going to cook down the potatoes. I want you to cook them down so I don't want them mushy. Whatever you do, don't destroy this. You have to keep an eye on it since they're sliced already. The thinner, the shorter cooking time. You throw a whole potato in here, it says an hour. Throw half a potato in here, it's 40 minutes. So you're just going to keep checking them. This is going to be a few minutes. So stay close to me. It ain't going to be long. And I'll see you in a few minutes. Not even. So here we go. Ready, folks? These are done. You know how you know? Because they're starting to fall just a little bit apart. When they start to do that, this is an ice water bath. If you don't know what that is, I'll tell you anyway, because I'm a nice guy. See, look at these beautiful, beautiful potatoes. It's ice and water. Ice water bath. You have these silly people who do polar bear plunge. I would probably do something like that. I'm putting it in here. I want these potatoes to absolutely stop cooking. If they don't stop cooking, they'll be mashed potatoes. I don't want to do mashed potatoes. The monster mash was a graveyard smash. So my sister asked me to make these two because she still lives in Valley Stream. Place is still open. I don't know, they're still doing 300 pounds a week. The neighborhood has changed like every other neighborhood, but they still do very well there. And Gary, I know, is still there. And Gary's gonna get a phone call as soon as this is done. So took it all out. Got my little handy cooker off here. And that's it. These are in here, nice, beautiful. See how nice they are? A couple of them came apart, that's fine. But look at the nice slices. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer this over to here. This is the 2 cups of water, the sugar, the salt. If you've been paying attention, you'll know. What we're going to do is we're going to put these right in here. Okay? Beautiful. Then what you're going to do, you're going to put them in the refrigerator. You could put these in the refrigerator for a month. Somebody pops over. Hey, you want some potato salad? Check this out. Gary's potato salad. Look. Took me about, no, I don't know, 20 tries to get this close, because I have the recipe, but just in large quantities, like 20 bags of salt, sugar, a 55-pound bag of potatoes. I don't need to make that much. So look at this little container. Look how this came out. Perfect size. I want you to put a cover on this. I want you to put this in the refrigerator. That's it. And then, when you're ready to eat it, you're going to take it out, which you will see. But I'm going to let it rest and refrigerate it. You're going to take this when you want a little bit, like it's me and just the wife here for now. You're going to take a little bit out, and you're going to add some mayonnaise and a little pepper, and if you want a little salt, and you're going to taste it until it's like luscious, and you say, holy cow. I used to pay $2 a pound for this. Now I think it's like $6 a pound. Yeah, seriously, folks. So check it out. You will see the end result very shortly. So don't go nowhere. I am Stevearino. So here we go, folks. This has been in the refrigerator for about 3, 4, maybe 4 hours. 4 hours. You can keep this for a month. This is Gary's famous potato salad. Look, it's been just sitting in there and marinating. What the best thing about this potato salad is, if you have a bunch of people over, this is 3 potatoes. You could just pour this in a colander, and I put mayonnaise, maybe a little pepper, and maybe a little salt. I'm going to put too much salt in mine. Actually, I'm not going to put any because it was salt in the potatoes. I'm just making enough for me and the wife. The wife, he pulls up at Meals of Hope. Meals of Hope is a food bank, volunteering. Good woman. Yeah, check this out. And don't tell me about the economy, because it was 50 cars, 50, maybe 60 cars there. They don't open for another hour and a half. That was a while ago. Okay, so look. Yeah, this was just for me and her. You're gonna take the rest of this, I'll put it back in the refrigerator. It's enough for me and her. Absolutely enough for me and her. Put the cover back on and put it back in the refrigerator. That's the beauty of this, and it's so good. I don't have any parsley. Parsley would be nice. A little pepper. Now watch the beauty. And watch the easiness of this. And you see this? See this? This is on Amazon. You get 3 bottles of this. 20 ounces. For $10. You're sick. You don't go on Amazon and get this. Mayonnaise is still expensive. I don't know why. I mean, in public it's expensive, I guess. For big bonuses for Christmas. Anyway, here we go. Watch. You're gonna put on a little bit, and you're gonna look at this. This is Gary's famous potato salad. You see, because of the water, the onions, and the vinegar. Look. Check it out. I'm just gonna mix it up. I told you, 300 pounds a week. What they're doing now, I don't know. I've been there a while. Look, and you just mix it up a little bit. I wouldn't put any more mayonnaise in here. This is perfect. Look how it looks. I asked him one day, I said, Gary, how do you do it? You bring out a big tray like this. You slide it in the glass at the deli. He goes, easy. I make 55 gallons of it. When we need it, I add mayonnaise. And this is what it is. Gary's potato salad. Crazy. Crazy shit. Check it out. This is exactly Gary's potato salad. So pay attention to the same formulation of the vinegar and the water and the salt. Salt is put in the potatoes and the pepper. Make sure you slice everything. And one more bite. I'm probably gonna make a little bit more. Oh, I might put a little more pepper in here, but it's absolutely incredible. Thank you, Gary. He doesn't even know I have this channel yet, but he will. And thank you for people for watching, and stick around for another episode of Cooking with Stevearino. What am I going to cook next? I don't know. I just thought about this morning. So, thanks for watching. Be kind to everybody. Family, friends, neighbors, people on the street. And stay safe, most of all. Thank you for watching. I am Stevearino.